Hello and welcome once again to It's My YouTube and I blog. If I want to, the place where production values are so damn high that I will make that my videos are guaranteed to make you a better crafter, or we will give you a full refund of everything you paid. Anyway, let's see. If you go back and you catch previous streams and everything, you see that I'm doing a series of streams in which I'm going over my various builds and stuff like that, because I've got a sci-fi convention coming up this year that I'll be wearing it at. Helmet and everything else has gone through a couple of changes because I'm finding out that certain things are not going to work. This was the original plan. I'm actually going to be using this as a base, and while I do like it, certain things are just not working for it. And so what I will be doing instead is provided I can get this to actually work. Because right now my problem is I'm going to need to really reshape this helmet here, which is not exactly, the biggest hardship on the face of the earth. I really just need to get it and form it, basically. Because I really am kind of liking the combination, that. And so I'm going to have to really look at a couple of things and how it is that I can actually get that particular combination to work. So I will work on forming that at some point. He'll have to make a couple of minor repairs, and I really need to actually put the brace piece back into this to help it keep the shape. But once I actually get this hardened and everything, because I guess I do like this combination, but it's really just a matter of getting everything to kind of line up and work, better. And so we'll kind of see what happens with how I decide to go with certain things. I may even end up thinking about actually doing a combination of different stuff. But for now, I've got two major ideas for how to do the helmet. For now, though, I am working on, just to recap what I'm doing here. I'm working on okay, good. I'm working on this, which is the White Ranger chest armor. And then I will actually, underneath here, I'm going to actually have a Iron Man Mark 7 abdomen piece, because the ones that I've seen so far, it's the abdomen piece of any armor that I've been able to find that's just easiest to articulate, so that way I can actually move when I need to. Originally, I was actually going to use a Green Ranger armor, but it's not really working with what it is that I'm trying to do. So I'm going to so I basically, my entire idea and everything has been going on, has been evolving as it's gone along. For those of you who are only just now discovering my obsession with wasting bandwidth, The purpose of these videos is mainly, well, besides the fact of giving me my attention fix. Yes, we already know I am desperate for attention. Let's move on past that and on to the other reasons for this video. I hear a lot of things on the forums, people talking about having problem clients, wanting stuff too cheap, wanting stuff too fast. And I mean, basically, there's three. You got three things that a costume can be: cheap, good, and fast. You pick two. Yeah, and I mean, people sit there and they talk about how it is that, but I need this costume in a week, and it's like, check. It's gonna take me. It's gonna take me 5 days just to get the base work done. For like certain things or whatever. And so, yeah, a lot of people don't really understand. This is part of the reason why I also work in Pepakura and I do armor work rather than working cloth and leather, because cloth and leather can actually take a lot longer on some things, but on other things, it can take shorter as well. But I personally really don't like doing the cloth work. But so far, I've put in 4 hours from the time of hitting print. And I have, I basically did a basic cut, got everything mounted to the cardboard, and now after 4 hours of doing the cutting and everything, I've got that done. I still have, which is, not really that many pieces, but after this, I've got this to deal with, which is all pretty much simple pieces and everything. And granted, I've got 27 individual pieces more than I originally would have had I not edited certain things on the unfold to, really give, to work better with how I build. Originally, the shoulder pieces were actually in 2 pieces each, so 4 pieces, whereas I went and edited the model to actually separate each of the sections of the shoulder piece. So that way, as I'm doing things, I can kind of work a little bit better, like actually get them on there and then, or I can put them all together and then go. So it really depends on just how, as I'm putting this together. But realistically, I think I'm going to get a stronger build by doing each of these separately. Even though I may have to reinforce the seams, a little bit and everything, ultimately it's going to be a much better thing for my overall project as well. Point of this video is that if you are thinking about getting into doing Pepakura, and prop building and things in general, and there's an entire range of stuff you can do, casting, molding, etc. Or if you are thinking about trying to get some poor schmuck to put in the time and effort to make your thing for you, you should be aware on either side of the equation how much time and effort is involved in this. Like I said, 4 hours so far. And that's what I got done. And that's including that is basically including the time it took to print, 27 sheets, figure, call it 5 seconds per. So what, 135 seconds. So, okay, we'll call it, hell, just call it 2 minutes printing. And then, all of that. It took me an hour just to do the prep work before I started the first part of this particular stream, which was getting everything printed, getting the pieces, as you see here, just getting the rough cut done to get everything attached to the paper, and then just getting in here and set it up. I had not even cut the cardboard into the sections. I did all of this, on camera the first time. So yeah, 4 hours work, and that's what I got to show for it so far. Anyway, these streams are basically just pretty much just raw stream of me building. This one probably won't last that long because my wife is actually doing her stream a little bit later on. If you're interested in just various things right now, she's dealing with there's this group called ACAL, the American Council of Witches, who this entire group bears watching. If you're a pagan, I would definitely pay attention to it because there's a lot of things going on with this group that's trying to become this high and mighty organization, and like basically become some sort of authority that they don't do. So if you're interested in catching that, take a look at Lady Brian's Rambling, Lady Brian's Rambles, or Lady Brian's Ramblings. Either way, just type in Lady Brian's, and then RAM, and then you'll see Ramblings or Rambles, whichever. But anyway, check out that. And then I think she's also going to be doing this as a continuing series, talking about various other things as well. But so it's a very good stream to keep up on. But I'm actually going to be probably cutting this short so that she can do her stream a little bit later on. In any event, I'm going to turn the camera back onto the workspace so that you can see all of the wonderful thing that you came here to see, which is how much of your life you're never getting back when you start a project. And because I can, without having to worry about it being heard on the stream, I'm going to listen to my music. How the hell did I end up in a Mhm. But if anybody's wondering, I hold the scissors like this, and that way I can, that way I can switch fingers as I need to, switch grips, switch whatever. Because as you're doing, if you know, all you got to do is just bring the scissors open just enough to get in there, and then as you push, it opens. So all you have to do is You don't even have to keep opening your hand. You just get it open enough to get the paper in there. And the paper will open the scissors for you. That kind of saves uh, on how much energy and effort you got to actually put into.
sweetie.
Yes, I'm a hooligan. All right. Well, in any event, I will be streaming again tomorrow. My wife is actually about to get ready to start doing her stream, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to make sure that the desk is clean so as to not get hot glue up her computer again. And I will see y'all later. Have a nice day, and thank you for watching. As I said, I will be continuing to, I will be continuing to stream. I'm going to be doing this probably. I may come back on later tonight, but probably end up being tomorrow. But anyway, thank you for continuing to watch. And remember, this is 4 hours of my life that I will never get back, and I'm looking at a hell of a lot more. So anyway, have a nice day, people.